Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to the decks I got in August. So today is September 2nd, 2025, my birthday. These are all the favorite video I do every month. I didn't do it yesterday because I had other videos to pop up, but I'm doing, oh shoot, I don't know why that's that close. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing the decks I got in August. And I got quite a few things in August. Mainly because I always tend to get more stuff in August because my birthday happens to be the very beginning of the month. So I usually get things in preparation, and it usually comes at the end of August. Whatever. I feel like I'm rambling. But I got a couple other things I want to show you first. First thing I want to show you is I follow this girl, Mineral Fox, on YouTube, and she does a group crystal bag that you can get. It's like $35. And I don't know how often she fills them, but this one was filled recently, and I got it. It came in this bag. This is a rose quartz. That actually came in my Mindful Souls box. So I'm going to take it out. But I got it in July or August also. It's a little bitty rose quartz that came in a bath bomb. And then I got all these other crystals in it's called the Manifestation Kit. Gorgeous crystals. There's some moon, it says Rainbow Moonstone, and it's got some cool flash in it. They're all super soft like butter. Here's a, what do you call it? The yellowish stone that I'm always trying to get some of. Got a couple of palm stones that are, this is amethyst, and this is, I forgot what she called these. I'll have to look it up again, but they're all really cool. There's some peach moonstone in here. Couple little peach moonstones. Another big rainbow moonstone, which has got some flash too. A labradorite little thing here. It's got a little, oh, you saw a little flash there. Little flash. Looks like lightning. That's cool. Yeah, they're all super soft. But got a lot of tourmaline in them. And another amethyst here. Pretty good size. These are pretty good size. But this was the Manifestation Kit that she had. Some jade right there. Yeah, these are really pretty. Really pretty. So I got that bag full of crystals. I went in a few minutes later to try to get the Calm one, and she was already sold out. So these sell out very quickly. But they're like $35. She does like 3 different batches. The Manifestation, Calm, and then something else, and I can't remember. But by the time I went back in there, they were all sold out. Also, I got a bunch of books. I got this one for like $5. It's about a couple that were victimized in their home. The girl was kidnapped. They did all kinds of stuff to them, and then the police thought that they did it. She shows up later at her mom's house. They release her, and it's a story about they went from victims to the suspects to survivors of this crime. And nobody believed them until another couple came forward after the fact. Have not read that, but that's all I've read from the jacket. But yeah, that was like $5. I don't remember where I got it, but I think it was Amazon. And then I got this book I've been wanting to read forever. I just forgot about it. It's Leah Remini and her Surviving Hollywood and Scientology. I've been dying to read that. These two also, Jim Carrey's story and Matthew Perry's story. I've actually started this on, what do you call it? Like a audiobook. It's really interesting so far. But I wanted to get the real thing just to have it, because I like taking these kind of books to work and letting other people read them and stuff like that. So I got those 4 in August. Next, we are going to look at decks. Actually, I got this little dice. Where did they go? Are they in there? Did I take them out? Where'd I put them? It's a dice, spell dice. So set. Oh, I put them in backwards, I think. Yeah, there's 4 little dice. They got different things on them. Saw this on Lisa Pepez's channel. I'm like, that's cute as heck. It was like $9-10. Anyway, got that. Now we're on to all the decks I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I got 11 decks. I got this also. It's a charm casting set. It just came out, I think, the 17th of August. But it's cute. It's got the box does not want to open either. It's a 2-part box, I'm pretty sure. Because something's been gnawing at me to do charm casting, and I thought that was a great way to segue into that. It's got little charms with it. That's a book on those charms, what they mean. It's got a fold-out thing for it to put your charms on. And then it's got all the little charms that come in a bag. Super cute. Have not used it yet. I think I've been waiting on getting all these decks and all the things in for my birthday and stuff before I just lost one on the floor somewhere. I'll get it later. Oh, no, it's a cloud. There it is. This was $17. Just came out in August, and I got it as soon as it came out available. And because something's been wanting me to do like spell work and charm casting, and I've never been interested in it before. So I've been buying little things here and there to kind of go with it. I got my first freebie of the day. This was a free from Severn Brew for my birthday today. So excited. I have a full day of freebies ahead of me. I usually hit a couple sub shops that give you free sandwiches for lunch and dinner, or a couple other places that I usually go to for like a dessert. So, and I actually paid for my breakfast, but I've got the breakfast I usually like. Anyway, we are now on to decks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 decks I got in the month of August. A few of them are for my birthday. This one, the box, somehow it got caught under my couch and I didn't know it, and the box got destroyed. So it's just been loose laying here on my table. This is the mini Rider-Waite deck. The plaid back Rider-Waite deck. I didn't know this was out in a mini, or it just came out in a mini. I don't know. Whichever one. But I'm like, I need it in a mini. I don't really care for the full size because I don't really read with traditional RWS that often. I do have a few RWS, as you know, if you've watched my channel. But I don't really typically reach for an RWS, straight up RWS deck. But as you know, I'm addicted to minis, and I saw this in a mini. I'm like, I need it just for the plaid backs. I can now say I have a plaid back RWS, even though it's a mini. And it's super cute. But the box, it got caught up underneath my couch. I didn't know, and I pulled the box out, and it just shredded. So I will have to make me a little pouch for this, or find me a little baggie for that, because it's just sitting here on my table right now. Anyway, second deck, I bought the Light Sears. It's my favorite deck ever. I started doing the deep dive with Lisa Pepez's channel, and then I went and bought another copy. I have. It's still in order too. I have this deck in by Hay House. This is the Hay House version. I have this deck in the Hay House version that I've used the crap out of. It was the third deck I ever bought, and it was the deck I basically helped me deepen my practice with learning tarot. And then I bought the mini in a 10 when it came out last year or the year before. And then when I started this practice, I'm like, I'm going to get me another copy and use it. And I haven't even opened the box yet. Like, I've opened the box. I've walked through it. I have not even taken it out of order. I don't know if I'm going to edge this one or not. I might. I don't know. But that, I got a second. Actually, technically, this is my third copy of the Light Sears. The rest are, well, I got one more that's a deck I got that's a mini of a deck, but okay. And then I got the Triumphi de la Luna Tarot Illustrated Pips Edition by U.S. Games. U.S. Games. I have the indie version of this deck in the same coloring. This comes with a little book. My indie version is a red back, where this is blue. Use the crap out of this deck. I love this deck. The indie version has like 9 devils with it or something like ridiculous like that, but I don't care. It has several things I can switch in and out with. I love this deck. As soon as I knew it was coming out mass market, I was like, I gotta get it. And technically, it said something about it coming out September 1st. And I went and ordered it through US Games because they had it available, and I got it like 4 days later. So I've had this deck for a minute, even though yesterday was technically the date it was supposed to be released. If you go on Amazon, it would have said release date September 1st. And I'm like, ooh, that's a perfect deck to get for my birthday, because it won't come until September 1st, and then it came like 3 weeks early. I got it like the beginning of August. Okay, so that's deck 2. Deck 3, I saw this. It's been on my list. The Folklore Oracle by Rockpool. It's a gorgeous deck. It's been on my wish list to get. I'm pretty sure this came out in 2025 too. Look at that. Beautiful inside box. It's got a weird linen-y card stock for the book. The edging is like a lime green, like the Lammas Oracle, kind of. I love the backs. I saw this deck and I was like, wow, I didn't realize how beautiful it is. I do like the cardstock. It's a nice matte cardstock. Oh, look at that. Berries. Look at that. That looks like my blackberries on my bush. Totally a Virgo deck to me. Totally beautiful. And I was watching, I was pretty sure it's Krista Chronicles. Her and Lisa Pepez have really upped my deck buying in the month of August. Because they just have beautiful decks. And I saw this, I'm like, I didn't realize how pretty this was. And I had to have it. And so I went and bought it. Very beautiful deck. Very beautiful. And so I bought it. I have not regretted it. Used the crap out of it already. It's amazing. So that was the Folklore Oracle. Another deck that's been on my list. I think this came out 2024. Kalandra Tarot. Also a US Games deck. I didn't realize. I mean, it's been on my list, and then I just decided to go ahead and get it. It was on sale for like $16 on Amazon. I thought it was beautiful. I watched the walkthrough because I was like, oh, I need to get that. Yeah, it's 2024 copyright. And it's got their nice buttery cardstock. I love the backs. I saw this deck. I said, oh, I want that. Put it on my wish list. And then when it came out, I'm like, do I really want that? No. And then again, I've seen somebody recently do a walkthrough, and I'm like, oh my God, it's way more gorgeous than I thought it was. I've got to get that. And so I went and bought it. Have not regretted it. And it was $16. Like, every time I want a deck, when it comes out, by the time I'm buying it, it's on sale. Usually. Let's go a little bit more. Okay. So beautiful. I love it to pieces. Look at the kitty. Oh my gosh. The world card. Stunning. It's a stunning deck. And I just did not realize how beautiful this deck was. And so I'm like, yeah, I need to buy it. Need to buy it. So beautiful. That is the Kalandra Tarot. Gorgeous deck. Next is the Hedwig Tarot. This is Everybody's Gotta Have It. I watched it on Krista Chronicles channel. And I don't know if it's her voice, because there's decks, she's got decks that I'm like, and this is Llewellyn. This is the smaller box. So if you have the Steampunk Fairy Tarot that by Llewellyn that came out 2 years ago, last year, last April, yes. And it's got a card holder that comes with it, this deck. Beautiful little book. It's the same size as the Steampunk Fairy Tarot, boxed and book. And then we have, oh, and I have started edging it. The backs. Backs are gorgeous. Again, this to me feels like another Virgo deck. And I have gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I have contacted Llewellyn because somehow they a card got stuck to that one and it ripped off. It literally ripped the wing off here. That's literally the card paper. So I'll see if they can send me another card. I don't know if they can or not. But this is a beautiful deck. Beautiful. And I was not getting it when I saw it on whoever's channel. I was like, I have to have that. So stunning. So beautiful. There's the Princess of Swords. With the cover of the box. It's a gorgeous deck. Gorgeous. So that is, yeah, and that's in the middle of getting modded. Just because I found the color that was perfect for the edging. So, yeah. And then, it was stuck together. I did a walkthrough, and then it was stuck together. I hadn't even used it again. Those two cards were stuck together in the box, and I'm like, what the heck? And it just, like, ripped. So, hopefully I can get a replacement for that card. I actually got the sticky part off of the back of it, but the front just ripped crazy. And I'm like, that's crazy. It's that cardstock. I don't know what kind of cardstock it is, but I'm not digging it. Next, we have the Orion's Animal Tarot Pocket Edition. This is by Rockpool. Also, I love how it opens up and it hinges. I actually used this last week with the Circe Tarot by Los Barrel. It's got, the edging is still silver, the backs. I've told y'all many times, I have the full size. I never use it because it is so freaking beautiful. I feel it's like precious. And it's right up my alley. I don't know why I don't reach for it. Maybe it's because I do deem it as precious. I've used this deck way more than I've used the other one. And I've had this a week. I used it the whole week long last week with my Circe Tarot. And they come out beautiful together. This deck is stunning. Stunning. It is one of my most stunning decks. Anytime there's a prompt or anything about your most stunning decks, this deck comes out. And it's usually the only reason I show it off in my collection is when there's a question of, oh, show your most beautiful decks. And it's in there. But that is the mini Orion's Animal Tarot. I decided to go ahead and get it. I was hemming and hawing about it, and then I decided to go ahead and get it. And I'm glad I did, because now the full size I can leave to itself, whereas the mini I can take out. And it's not so many that you can't look at everything. Everything is visible. Everything is good. It's a pocket edition, not a mini. So if we compare it to my mini Rider-Waite, it's quite large. Quite large. So, yeah, I love that size of that deck. And I'm glad I have the mini now, or the pocket version. Now, I just found out, okay, that deck is was an indie deck. And I just found out there was two separate indie versions of it. And one has red, like a maroon gilding. I said, I need that one now. I don't even know if it's still in the print. So if anybody out there knows about the Orion's Animal Tarot in the red gilding, let me know. 4 decks left. We have the Stellar Vault Tarot. This was a birthday gift from a buddy at work. And I am going to do, at some point, because I got a couple things that I'm waiting on from coworkers that bought me decks that are on pre-order. So they won't be out to the end of the month of September. So probably October I'll do a birthday haul of what I got in the month, even though my birthday's today. So these are the backs. Edging is silver. Nice and shuffleable. This is by US Games, right? Yeah. U.S. Games. It's the Stellar Vault Tarot. I had a coworker ask me, what decks do you have? What decks do you not have? And I just sent her a list of stuff I wanted. She picked this one out of the list. It's really cool. I have not used it yet. I will probably be using it in the next week or so. It's so many pastel colors, though. I mean, it does scream spring. But I don't typically do my decks in that. I mean, I do have spring, summer, winter, fall decks. But this one is stunning. And I'm going to have to use it sooner rather than later. And I think this is a Thoth-based deck, too. I think it's got a mix of RWS and Thoth in there. Next, we have the Wizard of Oz Tarot. Also a gift from my husband. I actually sent my buddy at work the link to this deck, I thought, and I accidentally sent it to my husband, and so he bought it. So, Inside Editions. This is a fully illustrated deck. I'm late to the party. It's been on my list for a while. I just haven't bought it. Love the inside. I love how it goes back and forth between before the tornado and after the tornado. I like that it's the thinner cardstock that I can shuffle better. It's a little bit thinner than the last few they've been putting out. It's the same cardstock. It's just thinner than what they've been doing. But it's super cute. Have not used this at all either. All these 4 decks, I literally just got in the last couple days. So, I have not been using them yet. And yesterday was a holiday. I didn't do anything yesterday. I won't be doing nothing today except for going and getting free stuff all day. But this is gorgeous. I love it to pieces. I can't wait to work with it. I've even thought about using this as a story time deck. And really diving into story time stuff with this deck. But it's super cute. I love it to pieces. Everything is renamed. The seats are renamed, but it does tell you in the book what it is. So, not that big of a deal. And for the most part, you can figure it out because it's very RWS. Like most of their decks. Anyway, 2 left. This one I bought for myself for my birthday. It's not supposed to be coming out to the 8th of September. It's funny because I have 3 decks I ordered for myself for my birthday. Off of Amazon. I pre-ordered. This is the only one that has shipped. And I'm like, that makes no sense because I ordered them all at the same time. 2 of them are through Llewellyn, which this one is, but it's a Lo Scarabeo deck. It's the Ukiyo Tarot, A Journey into the Floating World, Lo Scarabeo, but it's through Llewellyn. If you go online onto Amazon, they got a nice little book here. It's got multiple languages. This deck is gorgeous. They got a couple extra cards in there. This will probably be the deck I use straight away because it's stunning. The cardstock is nice and thin, so you can shuffle just like any other of their decks. It is a different cardstock still than their norm, and it's smaller than their tech box. I measured it when I did my walkthrough of this deck. It's actually smaller than their tech box decks, but oh my god, this deck is stunning. So stunning. So stunning. And I'm so glad I got it. I was hoping I would get it in September, but I got it early. Yeah, they charged me and sent it to me early, and I'm like, oh, it's so stunning. So stunning. But yeah, this is one of my decks I bought for myself for my birthday. I have 2 more that I bought. Another one is through Llewellyn, but I think it's also Lo Scarabeo. Or it's a Llewellyn deck. One of the 2. No, I think it's actually a Llewellyn deck. Both of these were through Llewellyn, and the other one doesn't even show that it just shows order received. So I'm wondering if it's on back order. But this deck is stunning. Look at that freaking hermit and the string card right there. Like, gorgeous. Gorgeous. I can't stop looking at this deck. It is stunning. It is beautiful. I cannot wait to use this. That's probably one of my most exciting. And then the 2 I've got coming are my most exciting. And then, of course, I watched Lisa Pepez again. And I saw this deck that has also been on my list. And I'm pretty sure this came out this year also. I just hadn't bought it yet. And I saw her with it. And I'm like, why haven't I bought that? It's the Light Within Oracle by Jody Bergsma. I actually have another Oracle deck of hers that is a giant animal deck. This one is too. This one's more of an affirmation. Look at the freaking book. It's huge. This one's more of an affirmation deck. And you probably just saw me upload all these decks walkthroughs like the last couple days. Gorgeous. It's a huge deck though. It has my heart because it has tulips, which is my favorite flower. And it's riddled with dragonflies everywhere. Hummingbirds. You name it. It's got it. Sea turtles. Just stunning. Stunning deck. And I love it to pieces. I haven't used it. Of course, I literally got it yesterday, the day before. Saturday I got it, I'm pretty sure. With my Yu-Gi-Oh! Tarot. It is so beautiful. Look at that red bird. Like, come on. Gorgeous deck. I can't wait to dive into some of these decks. So stunning. So stunning. So many freaking tulips in this deck. It's not even funny. And so many frogs. I love it. Look at that. This is probably one of my favorite in here. And it's the forgiveness card. Craziness. Crazy. Look at these dragonflies on the bottom here. Not dragonflies. Hummingbirds. Beautiful. 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 Look at them. But yeah, this was the first card in there. I'm like, yep, need it. Got tulips, I need it. So stunning. This was the one that I pulled when I did my walkthrough. Protected. I am protected, safe, and secure. Mighty forces surround me. Everything I need is with me. The universe supports me. I thought that was so stunning. So beautiful. It is a gorgeous deck. It is huge, though. Huge. And I have her Spirit Animals Oracle, too. Which was one of my first Oracle decks. And I just feel like it's come full circle with this affirmation deck. Also a U.S. Games deck. Well, most of these are U.S. Games. Anyway, that's all I got for the month of August. That was all the decks I got in August. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button for any future videos. And y'all have a great afternoon. Bye.